back to another video. So for today's video, I actually did this look, and actually this look was inspired by this top. How cute is this top? I got it from Boohoo. I'll leave the link down below. It was super affordable, and I was like, you know what? Imagine a lavender eye? Yes. The whole idea was actually to do a whole lavender eye with no other shadow, but I couldn't do it. I had to use the pink too. So of course, as promised, we're using the JAWBREAKER palette for today's look. So I used 4 shades, maybe? Yeah, 4 shades, I believe. Let me just show you guys the shades that I used. If I could just, this palette is heavy, y'all. So I used Gumdrop, and beautiful. That's what I'm wearing in my crease. I used Bubblegum on my lid, and then I used them in conjunction together under my lash line. I'm like trying to think of what the hell I'm supposed to call it. So I use these two on my lash line, and then my inner corner is JAWBREAKER, which is beautiful. It's such a pretty highlight without being too much. So yeah, I also, did I use anything else? Oh, I started to use Cute, so I was trying to do like pink and then some of that like minty color and then the purple. But girl, it was not working. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to just go in with the pink and go over the blue. And that's what we did, because we got to make it work. So yeah, the pigmentation of this palette was amazing. Like, amazing. I also used some new products that I just showed in my Sephora haul. Unfortunately, the Hourglass foundation was too light. So let's not even talk about that subject. Point is, it was too light. But in this video, I did use the Jouer concealer, the Cover FX blush. I used the Kajal primer, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's everything that I used. Oh, I tried to use some of this. Girl, this is like pure glitter. It's beautiful, but it's not something that you can like rub your brush in and put on. I made that mistake, and I had to go in my beauty blender and pack it in, because I was like, oh no. But it is beautiful. So I did use this as well. I used it last minute because I forgot that it was sitting right in front of me, and I wound up using my regular highlight that I use all the time. But I did apply some so you guys can see what it looks like. So yeah, I also wanted to say before I go, I hit 500 subscribers. I'm so excited. Thank you to everyone who subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure you turn on your post notifications though, because you don't want to miss a video. Please, down below, let me know what you guys want to see. I want to get more makeup tutorials up. I started off with the haul because I wanted to chit chat with you guys a little. I feel like in chit chat videos you can really see someone's personality. So if you guys would like to see how I got this really cute like pastel, oof, girl, I'm loving this look. She's cute. And this skin, girl, y'all already know what I used. Duh, I love this stuff. Anyway, if you guys would like to see how I got this makeup look and see some first impressions on some of the products that I just hauled in my Sephora haul, then just keep on watching. Okay, so jumping right into the palette. How beautiful is this palette? I love the packaging. We're going to go in with our first shade, which is going to be that lavender shade, and that one is called Gumdrop. So I took it on a small, precise blending brush because I wanted to see like how pigmented the shadow was, so I wanted something a little more like compact. And girl, the pigment was amazing. The only thing I could say is it did have some fallout, I'm not gonna lie, but fallout doesn't bother me. So basically I just took this color and blew it out all in the crease, and I built it up until I like the intensity. Then I'm gonna go in with this, of course, because y'all know I love my shape tape. So I'm gonna take some Tarte shape tape, and I'm gonna cut my crease. I wasn't gonna cut my crease because I was gonna do like a whole lavender eye, but then I looked at the pink and I was like, no, I need to use another shadow. Like, let me not be that boring person that uses one shade out of a palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the crease. You really want to take your time with this too. Definitely don't rush this part. So I ended up going in with that pink because that pink is just, it was just calling my name. So that one is in the shade Bubblegum. So basically I just packed this all over the lid. I really packed this shade on. I started off with a big packer brush, and then I went in with a smaller one so I can get closer to the crease. And that shade was stunning. Super pigmented. It blended so well. I was very, very impressed. So now I'm going to go back in with that small blending brush, and I'm just going to add the purple to the outer corner of my eye, and I'm just going to blend out the crease. And then here I'm taking a flatter brush, and I'm actually using the shade Virgin, which is the lighter shade all the way at the top of the palette. Okay, so jumping into my mascara, this is the Benefit Bad Gal Bang Mascara. I just use that to apply to my lashes so I can prep to apply my falsies. On the screen, I will put which falsies these are. These are one of my favorite lashes. If you guys would like to see a video on how to apply your false lash, I have like my own little tips and tricks. So let me know in the comments down below. But just a basic rundown, I like to let the glue get a little tacky. And then I apply the lash straight to my eye, like right in the middle. I stick it there first, and then I stick it on the outer corner, and then the inner corner is what I leave for last. What I also like to do is take the back of my applicator and press it down onto my eye. I feel like this is what really makes like my little, I want to say like little routine kind of work really well, because once you press it down the way I just did, as you can see, you can't see a gap between your lash and the false lash. So once you're done with your lashes, girl, with the power of editing, our eyes are done. They look bomb, but right now we're going to move on to the face. So for the face, I tried this out for the first time. I actually hauled this in my Sephora haul. I will link it down below. This is the Kaja Dream Puff Radiant Mousse Primer. And I wanted to show you guys how it comes out because it's so cool. It's literally like a mousse. It's super thick. And when you put it on, doesn't it look like I'm putting on a cleanser? I was like, wow. It was so cool to me. And it gave me such a beautiful radiance to the skin. Look at that. Then I tried to go in with my Hourglass foundation that I also hauled, and girl, clearly that shade was not good. So I wiped that off, and we wind up using this one. This is the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation. Again, everything's going to be on the screen. This foundation is amazing. Like, Pure really did the damn thing. So I'm actually going to fast forward through this part. So I'm going to grab my Wet n Wild beauty blender, I want to say, but it's really a regular sponge. I was actually a beauty blender kind of girl, but let me tell you, this Wet n Wild sponge is amazing, and it's like $4, so you need to go to Walmart and get you one because it's amazing. So basically, I'm just going to blend out all my foundation. Then we're going to go in with this. This is also a newer product. This is the Jouer High Essential Coverage Concealer. The name is ridiculously long, but again, everything's going to be on the screen. So I'm going to apply that everywhere where I would like to highlight. So that's under my eyes, on my chin, my nose, a little bit on my forehead, and then my upper lip. And we are going to blend this out. So to set my under eyes, I'm going to take this. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. One of my favorite powders ever. Besides this one, I also like the Born This Way Ethereal Powder. That one's amazing too. But for today's video, we're going to use this one. Now I'm going to use this to set the rest of my face. This is the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. Mine is in the shade Light. I'm sorry if you can't see it that well. I didn't realize how small the letters were, but that's in the shade Light. I'm going to take this on a big powder brush and just set the rest of my face. I love the way this powder looks. It's really smooth, just like the name says. It is a smoothing powder, and I absolutely love it. It makes my makeup last all day. Finishing off the eyes, I'm going in with this. This is the L.A.Girl. This is actually a lip liner, but I used it in my waterline. I couldn't get a clip of me applying it because I get super close to the mirror. But anyways, moving on, I'm taking a pencil brush and I'm going back into that lavender shade, Gumdrop, and we're just going to blow this out on the lower lash line. Then I'm going to go in with that shade Jawbreaker, and this is going to be our inner corner highlight. So first I apply it dry because I just wanted to see how the eyeshadow was going to perform, and it was pretty good, but I wanted a little more oomph to my eyes. So I sprayed my brush and applied it again. It was very pretty. It was subtle, but it still made a difference to the look. So I'm really happy I decided to use that shade in my inner corner. So once you're done applying your inner corner highlight, we're going to go in with our mascara again. It's the same mascara we used for the top lashes. And we're going to just apply this to the bottom. I get super close to the mirror for this as well, and I make the craziest faces, so don't judge me. Going in with my bronzer. This is the MAC Give Me Sun bronzer. And we're going to bronze this skin because I'm looking pale AF. and that's not cute. So we're going to give some color, make ourselves look alive again, and then we're going to apply our blush. Y'all know I love blush. So I'm using the new Cover FX Monochromatic Duo Blush that I also hauled in my Sephora haul, and I'm just applying that to my cheeks. So going into my second favorite part, this is the Anastasia and ABHXAMREZY Highlighter, which is one of the best highlighters ever, because I mean, just look at it. Beaming. Okay? I love this highlight. I basically use this every day. If I don't use this, then I'm using my Champagne Pop from Becca, but this is really my go-to highlight. It's beautiful. So I put it on the tops of my cheeks, tops of my brows, my nose. I love me a nose highlight. Like, yes, I am shining on the tip of the nose. Don't care what nobody gotta say. My upper lip and my chin. Next, I'm going in with the Cocoa Lip Liner. I like this lip liner a lot. This is actually the third or fourth time that I'm using the same lip liner, and I'm typically not one to use the same lip liner. So I just lined my lip with this, and I filled it in. Then I'm going to go on with this. This is the SmashBox Liquid Lipstick. I'm going to apply this all over my lips. I actually go over the lip liner with this shade. I felt like it wasn't doing me justice, so I applied this all over the lips, but then of course I went in with my Ride or Die. This is the Tarte Lip Paint in the shade Namaste. And I put this all over my lips, mostly in the middle, and can you just see the transformation like right then and there when I apply this? It just makes any lipstick look good, like any lipstick. I swear I put this on top of everything. Next, I was like, you know what? I'm lacking something. And then in my head, it was like, ding, 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 girl, you have no highlight on this body. So I took my same Anastasia highlighter and my little highlighter brush, and we hit those shoulders. So I just applied this to my shoulders, to my collarbones, basically everywhere. Setting spray, I'm going in with my watermelon spray, the Glow Mist from Glow Recipe, and I'm just spritzing this all over my face to melt all the powder in, melt in that highlights. Just make the skin look like skin again, basically. And then I'm going to take my fan, and we're going to go ahead and just dry this because I hate when my face feels super wet, and I don't like to let it set on its own. I like to actually feel the air, and it was hot as hell in my room too, so this was everything. This was like my favorite part. Then I realized I forgot to use my Jeffree Star highlighter that I got when I got the palette, and I was like, wow. But then I was like, should I use it? Should I not use it? I was like, you know what? Let me just apply some so I could give it a try and I could show you guys what it looked like. And I went ham. I really did my brush in there, and when I applied it to my skin, I was like, oh shit. Did I just mess up my makeup? But it was fine because I went back in with my beauty blender and I blended it out. And after I did that, guys, the look is complete. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And let me know down below what you guys would like to see next. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!